I was swimming this morning and I was thinking about all of the different purposes that swimming serves for me. And I thought it might be helpful to share these kind of 4 specific entry points into movement, ways of thinking about movement that might make it feel more personal to you and more of something that you're reclaiming. And the first is, I'm going to do this because I want to reconnect with my body. I've noticed that I feel a little disembodied. I'm going to do this movement so that I can reconnect. That's the first one. The second one is to be able to feel and enjoy what your body can do. There are some times when I feel myself sort of like slicing through the water and I'm like, hey, look at what I can do, you know? And that can exist anywhere along the spectrum, like just starting out someplace, just starting out on a new type of movement, because sometimes it just takes a while to come up to a certain level of fitness for different types of movement. And it can definitely be once you've been doing a certain type of movement for a while. I find this with swimming and with yoga as well. Like, look what I can do. Look at the strength I have. Let me feel my muscles working and savoring it a little bit. So that's 2. The third one is, this feels so good. I want to do this because it feels so good. And this is part of the reason that we try to find something that does feel good. And we're not just kind of white knuckling it through. So you can savor parts of it because of the actual pleasure in doing this type of movement. And then the fourth one, and I think this is also really important because it can come into play those times when you're maybe on the fence about movement. And that's, I'm giving my body what it needs or what it's asking for. I've shared that I live with chronic pain and that if I don't move my body pretty much every day, I will notice a bump in my neck and back pain and just overall pain. And so sometimes when I'm more on the fence, it's not about, I want to reconnect with my body. It's not about, look what I can do, or this feels so good. It's about, you know what, I'm doing this because my body is asking for it. It needs it. So reconnecting with your body, recognizing what your body is capable of, doing something because it feels so good, or doing something because that's what your body is asking for. These are 4 different ways of entering into a movement practice. And just see if any of those work for you, any of those feel true for you. I thought I would share since it felt kind of good to be mulling those ideas over this morning in the pool. See you next week.